Hello friends, today also we are going to deal with the people, development and environment. That is the topic for us. And today also we are going to deal with a simple, not simple topic, it's a main topic that is sustainable development goals. There are 17 sustainable development goals. We are going to deal it in today's class. So without wasting time, I think we can go on with our class. Let us start. So sustainable development goals. There are 17 goals in sustainable development. So in the previous video, we have studied about the millennium development. How many goals are there? 8 goals. Okay. And in sustainable development goals, there are 17 goals are there. It started in the year 2015. Okay. The year is 2015. You don't forget about it. Okay. You have to study the year. That is the year is 2015 and they decided to have a target. It is 2030 is their target. Before the 2030 they decided to make some kind of goals and finish that goals. That is they decided from 15 to 30 is that is development goals. And what is their motto? To transforming our world, to change our world. That is to transforming our world is their motto. And it came to force in the year 2016. So it happened in 2015 and it came to force in 2016. Okay, so sustainable development goals, it is in the year 2015. So now we are going to see the 17 goals of sustainable development. First one is no poverty. So in the millennium development also we discussed about the poverty. At the same way in sustainable development also first priority is given to the to the poverty. We know that poverty is stricken areas are a lot in our world. So we have to eradicate the poverty, no poverty, and the poverty in all its form in everywhere. To stop the poverty in all the countries where there is people have starving. So starving has to be stopped and the poverty has to be stopped. This is the first goal of the sustainable development. Next is zero hunger. Zero hunger means end the hungry. Okay, achieve food security. For the food security has to be given in all the countries to improve the nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. That is to promote the agriculture in that area so they will get enough food and the nutrition they will get and we can stop the hungry and the poverty can also be stopped there. So zero hunger is the second goal of the sustainable development. And third one is good health and well-being for the people. That is, we know that after the poverty, the main importance we have to give is the health. Okay, if there is no hunger, we can maintain the good health. How we can give the health, good health and well-being for the people to bring the best of the people. That is, ensure healthy living and promote well-being for all at all ages, in all ages, in the from the small infant to the old age people. We have to give it good health. That is very important. And we say that the health is wealth. Okay, we know that. So we want to ensure good health for the people to promote. That is the third goal of the sustainable development. Next is quality education. So we have discussed about the poverty, about the hungry, about the health. Next we have to give them is the education. That is quality education, good education. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. That is inclusive education means we are giving education for all kinds of people. Okay, all types of people. And equitable quality means we have to give a high quality and it should be for all kinds of people, all from the strata from higher to the lower level, all people have to get it and it should be lifelong process. Okay, lifelong opportunity for all type of people. That is the fourth goal of sustainable development. Next is gender equality. Okay, gender equality I have already discussed it about in the millennium development goals. Here also we will talking about gender equality. We know that gender equality is a problem in different countries. So here the gender equality has to be improved. It is achieve gender equality and empower all girl and woman. The girl, woman and all type of people have to get the gender equality. Next is clean water and sanitation. That is very important. That is, we have to drink good water, clean water. So, and sanitation, the cleaning of the surrounding, that is important. Ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for also clean area and clean water for the people. That is the sixth goal of sustainable development. Next is affordable and clean energy, that ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Energy here means that solar energy, water, and wind energy, like that. Affordable and clean energy, we have to give good energy sources for the people. That is, we have to ensure. We know that solar panels are using by the people, and like that, we have to improve the energy sources. We have to improve, protect it. We have to do that. Affordable and clean energy, that is, people have to get good energy for the people, to ensure access to the affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Next is decent work economic. That is promote. That is, you have to give good. If they have a good job, they will get. They can get escape from the poverty, the health problem. All these things we can be little by little we can eradicate it. So decent work economic growth. That is promote sustained, inclusive, sustainable economic growth, then fill and productive employment and decent for all. That is, employment should be very decent for the people, and all the protection has to be given to the people, and it should ensure their wealth of the people. So all these things we have to do in the area. Next is industrial innovation and infrastructure. Okay, industry innovation means build a resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive, sustainable infrastructure. We know that we have to develop the industrial areas and the buildings as well, as we have to build in a proper way to give protection to the people. And industrial innovation is also needed. So when the industry is in, it should be innovative means new, and infrastructure, that is structure building and all these things. If we make it in a new technological way, it will improve the health of the people, for the employers, and it should be very good for the coming years. So build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable infrastructure. Next is reducing inequalities, that is reduce the inequalities within and among the countries. We know that there is developed countries are the, developing countries are the, and poor countries are the. So there is a kind of inequalities in existing between them. We have to stop all these inequalities and reduce the inequalities that we have to do. Next is sustainable cities and communities. That is, make human settlements and cities inclusive, safe. That is, cities as well as the communities where the people are living, they should be safe. If they feel the safe, they have a protection for them, and they live a better life. So resilient and sustainable is very needed in the case of cities and communities. Next is responsible and conception and production, and ensure sustain responsible conception and production. Conception, taking in is known as conception, and production, produce something. Okay, so conception production should be very responsible. When you see, when we say that don't waste water, we consume it, but it should not be wasted. As the same way, all the kind of energies, all the environment sources, all these things we should have to responsibility use in a proper way. That is our responsibility. And production has a great role. So ensure sustainable consumption and production is very important in the in all countries is needed. Next is climate action. Take urgent actions to combat climate changes and impact. We know that the climate change is affecting all the countries. So we heard about the icebergs are getting melting, and it will affect the water level. And we have heard about the global warming, greenhouse gases we have heard about. So all this is affecting all the countries. So it should be taken in a global level. So climate action has to be taken. That is added to do. That is one of the goals. Next is life below water. Conserve and sustainable use of ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Okay. You think that why we have to protect the water level? We know, heard about that all the wastages are dumping to the seas. Okay. So what happened is that the marine resources are what happened to the marine resources? They will destroy. So what we have to do, that we have to conserve the water. Okay, we have to conserve the water, and the marine resources we have to protect them. All these things we have to do in the case of life below water. There is sustainable. It is also one of the goal of the sustainable development, because it has to take action by all the countries. Then only we can protect our life below the water, that is ocean and all these things. Next is life on land. That is, human beings, animals, all are living on the land. That is, protect, restore, promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem. We have to protect the ecosystem. Next is sustainable manage forest and combat desertification, halt and reserve land and degradation and biodiversity. We heard that the forest, it is deforestation is happening, so it affects the animals. It also affects the human beings. Okay, so how we can protect it, and the degeneration of the biodiversity has to be stopped. It all these things we have to discuss in the 15th goal. So life on land has to be protected. Next is peace, justice, and strong institution. That is, promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development. We have to promote the societies should be very stable, and it should be peaceful. Then only the people can progress. Provide access to justice for all and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all kinds. Then we have to see that the justice should be strong. Then only the people get a peace there. If there is peace, then there is progress, and we have to build institutions and all this for the protect of the people. So peace, justice, and strong institutions in need is the next goal of the sustainable development. The last goal, that is the partnership for goals. Strengthen the means of implications and keep the global partnership for sustainable development. That is, we have discussed in the Millennium Summit also. That is, we have to have a partnership between all the countries. Then only we can bring all these goals to the action plan. Okay. Because every country has to take the initiative steps. Only then only we can bring a strong base for this development goals. Understood? So all the countries has to come in joining hand with each other for the development. So the global level we can improve a lot. So that partnership is the 17th goal of the sustainable development. So today we are discussing only the sustainable development goals, an important area. You have to study all the 17 goals. It's very important. You have to study the year also. You have to study. Okay. I think you get an idea about what is sustainable goals. These are the goals put forward by the different countries to protect all the people all over the world. Okay. So that is what has happened in the sustainable development goals. It is up to 2030. Okay, 2015 is started and it is up to the 2030. Before that 2030, we have to attain all these goals. So you have to study all these 17 goals. It is very important for the NET exam. So don't forget to subscribe this channel. We can meet in the next class. Goodbye.